This is Fox 26 Morning News at 8 a.m.
Don't give up on your New Year's resolution just yet. Later this hour, we'll show you a few free smartphone apps to keep you motivated. Okay, now here's a thought for you. Studies show most people give up on their New Year's resolutions within the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, a solution to help you stay on track could be at your fingertips, though. Here to talk about the best phone apps for this year is tech expert Nick Walney. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, we're coming up on that day when they say most people give up on their New Year's resolutions. Why is it so hard to stick to them?
Well, a big issue is that you have a lot of just New Year's resolution fever happening. Suddenly you're wanting to change everything in your day-to-day all at once, and we know that's not really how change works, right? So if there's a way that we can just create incremental changes, if there's a way that we can create some sort of daily reminder in terms of creating that commitment, then that can make a really big difference into whether our New Year's resolutions sink or swim.
It's huge. If you set that resolution, you probably want to try to pull it off.
Yeah.
And that's where you're saying mindfulness comes in and plays a huge role in actually making it happen.
Well, it's interesting too with the technology piece because, you know, we're connecting with our phones on a daily basis. It's one of the only things that we do daily anymore, and a lot of us do it hourly practically. So what better way to leverage technology to better move toward your resolutions and achieving your goals than to get some apps in place that can allow you to have that daily reminder of what you want to achieve this
So
year.
you're going to share your 3 favorites today to get started. Okay, the first one you say is a daily check-in app. This is called Way of Life.
The Way of Life is my favorite app. There are a lot of different daily accountability apps. Essentially what you're looking for here is something where you can input goals and then have those reminders on your device. That's the goal that you want to achieve this year. And so the advantage to that, you know, when you are you're reminded of, you know, your daily goal, it helps your brain just really memorize and cement what behavior you need to adopt in order to make that happen.
Yeah, it looks like it has a little graphing so you can see where you go wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I love a good chart.
Not a good week, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes we just might be wasting our time, maybe scrolling along our phone and not doing what we want to. So we can keep an eye on that as well.
And the accountability piece is nice because then you can have things like push notifications and even to create a little bit of a kind of a nagging sense where it's like, hey, reminder that, you know, this is something that you wanted to go after and achieve, so let's build that habit together.
There are apps even that will let you know how much screen time you've had per week and really give you a good reality check.
And that's where Forrest comes in?
Yeah, so it's interesting because from screen time management, which we know is becoming an issue, devices have rolled out just like kind of a baseline reporting of how much you're looking at your phone in a day, something like that, but it's not really so much giving you an action or a way to kind of positively impact that. So for me, I personally love games, and so what I love about Forest as a screen time management app is that it has a little graphic where you're essentially, it's kind of like a chia pet, where you're growing a tree over time, but the more you are on your phone, the tree starts to wither, it starts to lose life. And so that's kind of fun if you're someone that responds to gamification and just kind of making it fun and interesting, then that could be an app.
They don't want to kill your tree.
Exactly. I get total Tamagotchi vibes from it.
What a visual. I'd be like, oh gosh, what am I doing? Yeah. Okay, and finally, this one is cool. You can actually earn money by getting healthy, by taking steps.
Oh, do tell.
Yes. So 3 out of 4 of the biggest resolutions of the year are always exercise more, lose weight, and eat more healthy, right? So what's cool about this app, it's called Sweatcoin, is that by tracking the steps that you take throughout the day, by spending a certain amount of time outside, and by using augmented reality, you can actually start to earn credits, and then the credits can be used to redeem memberships to other apps. There is, I just looked this morning, there's things like covering your membership to Calm, which is a meditation app, covering your membership to Tidal, which is a music app, right? So the fact that you can actually start to earn credits that can be used to kind of win prizes and things like that. Again, it goes back to that kind of gamification vibe where, you know, if it feels like it's a game, if you're playing a game, then you're more excited to make that a daily habit.
Yeah.
Make things happen.
But I just think if you can check that more than you're just sort of mindlessly scrolling through other things, I mean, that sounds like a win-win.
Hey, whatever it takes to make those resolutions go past this month. Let's get it into February and we'll talk again in March, right?
Absolutely.
All right, great ideas. Thanks so much.
Thanks so
We'll
much.
see you soon, Nick. Thanks.